What is this that stands before me? Black helicopters beckoning. Hello, children of the internet. It's Foggy Senor, and welcome again once, also more, in addition to Deus Ex Let's Play. In the previous episode, all the worst things happened. Paul has betrayed UNATCO. He is working with the NSF. They are moving ambrosia all over the motherfucking place, and I don't know what to believe anymore. Let's go back to UNATCO, shall we? Jock is waiting.
Told me about Paul.
It's true. Paul's been working for the NSF.
This is gonna shake up the coalition, JC. I don't know if you realized how important your brother was.
Coalition will recover. I'm not so worried about the coalition.
UN officials will probably get involved. You'll have to keep your head down if you're gonna come through this in one piece. Sure you're ready to head back to base?
I'm ready. Let's move out.
Get in.
Alright. Off we go. Who knows what's gonna happen next? It's pretty, I think we're on thin ice with these UNATCO guys. Man, it seems so small, UNATCO, compared to wherever the hell I just was. The airfield. We are gonna follow our classic tradition of, checking out this dumb building, though. Because there's always goodies in here, usually. There's no goodies in the pit. Where are the goodies? Hello? You guys forgot to restock the goodie cellar. Alright, 0451. I got some goodies in here. 12 gauge Sabot shells. And 10mm ammo that I can't carry anymore. Onward through the grass fields.
Should have transferred.
What?
This area is off limits.
To who? I rank you.
He really wants you to stop by his office. Don't sweat it if he chews you out. I think you made the right decision by not killing Lebedev.
Thanks, nerd. Way to suck up to the cool kids.
Sorry, Agent. Only authorized personnel.
Alright, well. I am not going that way, so I'll let you think that you're doing your job. Ah, my favorite desk nerd.
Don't worry. Manderley calmed down when he heard that Anna took care of Lebedev.
Thanks.
You'll be alright. He's mainly upset about Paul.
Oh yeah, well, I'll be fine then. Paul's only my fucking brother. Idiot. Anyway. Why is there a reason that the halls need to twist so hard here in UNATCO headquarters? Down into the bunkers?
Blowing his top. You better go see him on the double.
Huh. Like I give a fuck what Manderley thinks. Manderley sits behind a desk all day. He's about as bad as Private Lloyd. The only difference is how much they get paid.
Your brother sure had us fooled.
Yeah, me too.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess he got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss. Incidentally, I haven't been able to reach Jaime. If you cross paths, could you mention that Walton Simons is looking for him? I'm guessing he's in the break room.
I'll let him know.
Okay, well, we can help Janice find Jaime in a minute. Sounds like we definitely need to deal with Manderley first. Let's go get in FaceTime with Manderley and, placate him.
Right, Denton. What the hell happened? You were under direct orders. My orders.
Sorry about not killing Lebedev. Seemed worth interrogating.
We don't give you enough information to make a call like that.
I guess that means I don't get the op bonus.
You can turn in your weapons right now if you're going to be a smartass.
I risked my life and I recovered the ambrosia. I deserve compensation.
We don't have time for trifles. Whatever, take it. But it will be the last one. Clearly monetary incentives don't work with you and Paul.
I try to do the best job I can.
Just shut up and listen for a second. Christ, JC, this kind of behavior, not to mention your brother's defection, is making certain powerful people very nervous. Nervous about you. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's what seems to be missing in you and your brother. Brace yourself for an ugly lesson, JC. The Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Activated what?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot Jock at the helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you.
Okay. Do you trust me? Because I'm about to use your bathroom. And, it's gonna be bad. A Taco Bell on the way over. This is a different headquarters. What am I? What? This is a different headquarters than I've ever seen before. Newspaper is the noun that I meant to say there. Holy shit. Okay. We're gonna read this headquarters right quick, so if you hate when I read the headquarters, you could just skip this part. UNATCO nabs terrorist in Hell's Kitchen raid. APR, New York. A recent raid on UNATCO's Liberty Island headquarters. Wait a minute, did we read this one? Blah, whatever. No, past Foggy. Not blah, not whatever. Hi guys, present Foggy here. Past Foggy was suffering from massive brain fog and skipped out on reading an important newspaper. And he called it a headquarters. Dumbass. But I know you guys are chomping at the bit to hear me read every newspaper in the game, so let's run this thing back and do some reading. UNATCO nabs terrorists in Hell's Kitchen raid. APR, New York. A recent raid on UNATCO's Liberty Island headquarters by members of the National Secessionist Forces, NSF, ended today when UNATCO troops, working in conjunction with local police, assaulted a warehouse in Hell's Kitchen, where NSF units were regrouping. While UNATCO casualties were low, few NSF members survived the action, which UNATCO Director Joseph Manderley termed a suicidal last stand on their part. We negotiated for hours, said Manderley, and were prepared to make arrangements for their surrender when an attack was initiated against us by the NSF. We had no choice but to respond with force. Obviously, a complete inquiry into this terrible, unfortunate series of events will be undertaken as soon as possible. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. I can't tell the difference between my headquarters anymore. We're in the UNATCO right now, I know that much. I haven't checked my email in a while though. I could do that. Hello. There's a fucking weapon mod under my desk. Is there a reason for this other than somebody's just loves me that much? They can't love me too much because they give me 3 things that I already have plenty of. Recoil. Put it on the sniper rifle, I suppose. Brings us down to .32. Not bad. What was I gonna do? I was gonna check my emails. JC... What was it? JCD... Bionic Man? Yeah, that's the truth. Okay. We have oh god, we've got an email from the world's biggest Star Trek fan. What does he say? Come by my office. We need to talk about that last mission. In person, not infolink. Come by my office after you've been debriefed by Manderley. Got it. Welp, I'm supposed to be looking for Jaime as well, and Janice said she believed him to be in the break room, so we'll go there first. That's him, hanging out with...
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
Walton Simons.
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
I wasn't informed of that.
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Let me know how it goes.
I charged up at like 86% the other day. Am I good?
Guess you guys found each other. Get everybody patched up?
I did my best. You're looking good.
Never felt better.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch Grey Death this month.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly because, as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
Ooh boy, Walton Simons is not happy. He also, look at the way he walks.
What do you mean by overhaul?
You will receive a memo in a few days. I am still collecting data.
UNATCO was very effective this evening. We recaptured the shipment.
You don't have to worry, Agent. It's the softer elements I am after.
Like who?
You're beginning to exceed your clearance. What are you? Angel OA?
Excuse my persistence. I'll wait for the memo.
Good. Carry on.
Was that a joke? Angel OA is like...
No more questions.
Top level clearance. You making fun of me?
I have good reason to hold back the announcement.
Yeah, I read the books. You can't just talk that kind of shit. Better keep walking. Cyberface. That's his new name. Cyberface.
Paul said
Fuck that guy.
Uses the ambrosia supply to influence national governments. What do you think about that?
So it's true. He went over to the NSF.
He makes some sense. I ignored the mission objective of killing his boss, Juan Lebedev, but Agent Navarra intervened.
What did Manderley say?
He boxed my ears. No big deal.
I'm surprised he didn't fire you on the spot.
He gave me one more chance. I'm on my way to Hong Kong.
Good. Maybe you'll find out what's got into Paul.
Maybe. I doubt it, though. Is there anything... I've already hacked this ATM. What happens if I do it again? Not sure I've ever tested that. What will we learn? Whoa, we totally can take more money. What? I'd like this much, please. Yes? All of it? Ooh, $33.73. I'm happy. I will take it. I will take it and I will run away with it. What's in the closets? Not much of anything. Roomba's on the fritz.
It's a living.
Take that lockpick. We're gonna be maxed out on lockpicks and multi-tools by the time we get to Hong Kong.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
I like how they revert to default sitting position when the conversation's over.
Amazing.
It was just blind luck that one of the terrorists was carrying orders from Lebedev.
We never would have known about the airlift if you hadn't been so courageous.
Oh, no, don't start that. Just following orders.
Nice warm conversation.
Recovered the shipment.
Getting closer, flirting a little bit.
Well, I was happy to do my
flirting. Oh, conversation complete. Stare forward.
That's too bad about Paul.
Agent Denton.
The agency won't recover overnight.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for stating the obvious. Is that who this is?
I was just telling Shannon about the operation. Quite a success, wasn't it?
Yeah, especially the part where you basically did it all your fucking self, you nerd.
I sure appreciate you staying late and helping out.
Oh, thanks. What are you, Angel OA? Simons.
Dismissed, Agent.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk this way. Back in the area you don't like me to hang out. Got any more prisoners back here? Do you feel like murdering for basically no reason? Doesn't appear to be. I'll just grab this ammo. No, I won't. I'll just grab this ammo. No, I won't, because I've already got plenty of it.
How are you holding?
Carter?
Not so good.
I don't know. How are you holding up?
I don't know who to trust anymore.
No one blames you about Lebedev. You refused an order to kill in cold blood. Precisely your duty as a UNATCO peacekeeper.
Manderley certainly does.
He'll cool down. The important thing is that you obey your conscience.
Right.
Tell me what you need, and I'll load you up.
I'll take the tranquilizer darts for the crossbow.
A man of tactics. I like that.
Yeah, I'm a man of tactics. I take ammo for guns that I don't plan on using. It's not even a gun. It's a fucking children's toy. There is nothing going on in this women's bathroom. It makes me angry. It makes me mad.
I was talking to Private Newman.
Okay, well I'll leave you to talk to your precious Private fucking Newman. Hey.
It's like the cleaner bots were busy while I was gone.
Yeah, they're busy all the time, dude. Have you seen those things? Bioelectric cells. Ooh, medkits and an augmentation canister. Are you fucking kidding me? What's it got? We got 2 of these damn things. Speed enhancement, run silent. All right. We've got some decisions to make. So speed enhancement. Ionic polymeric gel myofibrils are woven into the leg muscles, increasing the speed at which an agent can run and climb, the height that they can jump, and reducing the damage they receive from falls. We've done a little bit of that. We could have used that, honestly, at the airfield, right? What about run silent? The necessary muscle movements for complete silence when walking or running are determined continuously with reactive kinematics equations produced by embedded nanocomputers. Those are all English words, so I'm sure that means something, but I'm gonna have to figure out. Sound made while moving is reduced slightly. Here's the thing, I'm capable of being silent when I feel like it. I think this will probably be so much more useful. Let's get the speed enhancement for my legs. And this is, what is this? Subdermal. We've got 2 of those slots. I can get an EMP shield or ballistic protection. EMP shield. Nanoscale EMP generators partially protect individual nanites and reduce bioelectrical drain by canceling incoming pulses. Okay. EMP attacks, huh? Monomolecular plates, this is for ballistic protection, reinforce the skin's epithelial membrane, reducing the damage an agent receives from projectiles and bladed weapons. I want ballistic protection. I don't know when EMP damage is ever going to be a problem for me. Thank you, Medbot. Oh, can I, would you heal me, please? Before I leave? I'd sure appreciate it. Oops, don't step on the Roomba. What are you guys doing?
Back to the same old routine.
Yeah, does that involve opening this door for me?
One of the Dentons is gonna stick it out.
Is that part of your routine? Retinal scanner doesn't seem to be, working.
We sure cleaned house tonight.
Which one? That one in there? Can I see? How clean?
Heard you're shipping out to Hong Kong. Good luck.
Okay, fuck you too, guy. I am going to Hong Kong. I'll send you a postcard. Dick. $15 is my maximum medkit capacity, I guess. However, I can pick up more chocolate bars. Currently carrying 12. That's funny to me that JC Denton will prioritize, I need a slot for my chocolate bars. You don't want to carry more 10mm bullets?
I hear they're
No.
shipping you out to Hong Kong.
I don't care about
Just so
that.
you go.
Don't need them. I've got candy bars. Well, where are we at now? Yeah, I guess we don't need to do anything else. I'll tell Janice. I'll let Janice know about, Jaime.
I just can't get over it. How could Paul do this to us? He always seemed honest to me.
Okay, never mind. She doesn't care. I did your job for you, Janice. On top of not killing anybody tonight. These offices have been restocked with goodies for me to steal. Somebody's bioelectric cell belongs to me now. Ha 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 ha.
It's a
Me.
question of who decides that? You?
It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important. When the foundation's gone...
They make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
Alright, so we've got a nice political debate between Sergeant Michael Trickle-Down Barry and Corporal Bleeding Heart Collins. Figure your shit out, gentlemen. join me when you've graduated high school. Anyway. We've got a Hong Kong to fly to, so let's hit up the helipad, shall we? So long. Guy behind the glass. Glass. What goes on in his mind? What does he think about when there's no one with eyeballs to scan? I'm not gonna miss you, Private Lloyd, but thanks anyway. Jock?
Taking you to New York.
What? I'm supposed to go to yeah.
Your brother's
in Hong Kong.
You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Well, I like Paul's apartment. I relish the opportunity to visit once more.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
Gotcha. Battery Park? The fuck? Why don't I just drag his ass up the ladder to you? Oh. Hey, bud.
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Manderley said you're going to die.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong. You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west, behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt a signal with the NSF transmitter. Bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
Oh, we can't lose Chad.
I'll also help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back.
God forbid we lose Chad in the fight against corporate America, or whatever this is. Jacob's Shadow. Stone cold classic, but I've read it already. Same with your old G.K. Chesterton there. Yeah, so back in Paul's apartment, Paul wants us to go to the NSF base, which we've been to already. You'll recognize it when we get there. And apparently there's evidence of the thing he wants to convince us of, which is that we're working for the bad guys. And he also wants us to send a distress signal from the satellite transmitter because his friend Juan Lebedev is getting hounded by UNATCO everywhere he goes. So, we will take care of that objective, but we need to, once more raid Paul's shit and take all of his, shit from him. You don't mind, Paul, right? You're just gonna be sitting there? Uh-huh. Yeah, seems that way. P. Denton, Chameleon. Has his email changed? Has it updated at all? Nope. Actually, it updated. He purged it. What are you trying to hide?
You sure you're alright? No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just...
that they have this kind of power.
The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
You think they knew?
Lebedev thought so. He said they were employees of the United Nations.
They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch.
Remember, I knew them longer than you did, and after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents.
Well, I'm gonna have to meet this Tong guy.
Opened up the street behind the bar. The NSF base is on the other side of the tunnel.
Oh good, I won't have to go across all the fucking roofs again.
Silhouette's not much to speak of militarily, but you might call them the brains of the resistance movement.
Well, every organization's gotta have its, various branches.
They go after public opinion. If it wasn't for Silhouette, there'd be a half a dozen meaningless civil wars going on instead of any kind of worldwide struggle.
Sounds like we could use a Silhouette right now. Who's with me?
Ironically, to fight the One-Worlders, we ourselves have to become a global organization.
It is ironic, isn't it? Almost makes you wonder if success is only gonna lead to, the same thing happening again in the future. Because history is a wheel.
It's been easier than we expected. Average people are beginning to wake up to the fact that bigger isn't better.
Well, I bet it feels good right now, doesn't it? Not your legs, but, that thing.
A few bureaucrats in New York can't make good decisions for New Jersey, let alone Paris, or a village in China.
Yeah, I believe it's pronounced Gina.
That kind of centralization can only lead to precisely the debacle that the UN has become. Somehow the notion of unalienable liberty got lost. It's really become a question of what liberties will the state assign to individuals? Or rather, what liberties will we have the strength to cling to?
Come and take my liberty, bitch. I've got so much liberty. I've got liberty running out my nose.
That the tools of dictatorship have been ready-made by well-meaning governments all over the world. UNATCO, for instance, a global response to a common problem. Looks good on paper, but a global military force is hard to keep accountable.
Ah, yes. It's like how the Avengers looked good on paper until they started breaking everything. I understand these deep philosophical and political debates and implications, and I understand them by means of superhero films and baby media. Let's close up his secret cabinet there before we leave. God damn it. Why'd you lock your door, Paul? It's only me. And now I can't even... He locked it because it was broken. That's the deal. Look, I can't fucking close it anymore. What the hell? Ain't that about some damn nonsense? Alright, let's throw down a quick save. Now that we've finished learning from Paul about all the stuff going on here. Let's break this crate. It's got nothing. Of course. Why would it ever have anything? Why would it... Hey, mod. This is what I'm talking about. Accuracy mod. Boom-ba-doodle-a-dee-doo. Doop-a-dee-doo. Boom-ba-doodle-a-dee-doo. Accuracy. What are we going to put that mod on? 10mm stealth pistol. Definitely. I don't even have to think about it, and I don't have to explain myself to you, either. Because you don't understand this shit. You're just, some nerd watching.
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's Jojo. God.
I don't like him staying in my hotel.
Then evict.
What's up with someone like that in the first place?
Jesus, Dad, do you expect me? Then get used to it. Jojo's the boss on this street. Nothing anybody can do about it.
I'm thinking with my face and remembering something that I didn't prepare for. Let's see how this shakes out. Save my game. Talk to these folks.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, Jojo. He thinks he owns the block.
Yeah, I've heard of
Straighten
him.
him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
I would arm him, but my only option is to give him my stealth pistol, and that's, you know, mine, so...
I would rather not arm a civilian.
You weren't gonna shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
Jojo anyway. He wasn't gonna stand up to Jojo anyway.
He pays off the cops, so there's nothing I can do. He pays off the cops, so there's nothing I can do.
Alright, I'm gonna step away from you two. You clearly have been fallen victim to some sort of brain parasite that makes you repeat yourself over and over. What the fuck? Oh.
Oh, you bad.
No. You bad. Gilbert, the danger is gone. Gilbert, what are you doing? Gilbert. 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 Gilbert, where are you running to? Why are you running like that?
You saved my life.
I was hoping I'd run into that punk.
Are you nuts? You almost got yourself killed.
You can relax now. No more getting bossed around.
No thanks to you. If it wasn't for JC, we'd both be dead.
You want to go through your whole life with guys like Jojo? Is that it?
God, I can't stand this place. I'm leaving. I'm getting on a bus and going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Come on, Sandra. I just wanted to help.
Don't let me get in your way, Sandra. I wonder if we'll ever see her again. Probably not, and I don't care. She's weird.
I don't think she's coming back this time.
What gave you that idea? Jojo? Time for your grave, my friend. You're just gonna go right down there, and when you wake up, you'll have yourself a nice seizure to look forward to. Alright. We've got our goal. We need to head to the NSF base to do what Paul has told us to do and see if he is telling us the truth. And, I don't know. I guess we gotta make the ultimate decision here. Do I trust Paul? Do I think that he's telling me the truth? Do I need to stick with UNATCO and take out the terrorists forever? I don't know. I hate this. I wish things were black and white and not gray all the time. But alas, life is not so. So, we'll figure it out in the next one. You guys can look forward to that. But until then, I've been Foggy Senor. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao now.